Canada's food price report for 2026 is out this morning. It's led by Dalhousie University's Agri-Food Analytics Lab, and it serves as a forecast for what we can expect to pay for food next year. The big question is, will we be paying more or less? Here to explain is the lead author behind the report, Sylvain Charlebois. Good morning, Sylvain.
Good morning, Crystal.
So today's the day. Canada's food price report is out. What are the major takeaways?
Yeah, it's our 16th edition already. So 16 years. And obviously, a lot of people are just waiting for this report to know what's going to happen next year with prices at the grocery store and at restaurants. And unfortunately, our forecast is not great. We're expecting price increases of anywhere between 4 to 6% in 2026. That's mainly due to meat prices. I'm sure many of your listeners have noticed that the meat counter is way more expensive. That is, unfortunately, that's going to continue into 2026. The other section is the center of the store: dry goods, pantry goods, coffee, tea, dried pasta, sauces, spices. All these things are going to get more expensive, 4 to 6% as well for 2026.
Okay, so this is a forecast. How accurate does this report tend to be?
Well, every year, the first chapter of our report is titled, How Did We Do? How do we do last year? And so the first section of the report actually tells you how we did last year. And so we were predicting last year an increase of 3 to 5%. And we're at 3.8% right now. So we're pretty much there. And of course, we did predict last year that meat was going to be the big driver. And indeed it was. We actually underestimated the increase up to 6% for us. But meat prices actually went up way over 7%. So that was a bit of a surprise. The good news for 2025 was that produce, vegetables and fruits got cheaper. Many of us didn't notice, but vegetables and fruits actually got cheaper in 2025.
Wow. Well, I mean, we'll take any break where we can get it. Prices just seem sky high these days. I mean, we're in Atlantic Canada. Do we have it rougher here compared to the rest of the country for prices?
We do. We do. I've been living in the Atlantic for 10 years now, and I have to say it is more expensive to feed a family in the Atlantic just because it's a harder market to service, distances. What is likely to help in 2026 is that we are not expecting energy costs, fuel, to be more expensive. So that's going to help. The dollar also is a non-story as well. Sometimes you'll see the dollar dip, and so to import food to support the Atlantic gets more expensive, but we're not expecting that in 2026. So some good news: bakery will likely be stable. So if you're into bread, dairy as well, dairy products are pretty stable as well for 2026.
Interesting. Were there any surprises in the report at all?
Restaurants. Yeah, restaurants. So if you like to go out, expect menu prices to go up in 2026, and this is the reason why we're drinking less, and restaurant operators still need to make more money. They do make a lot of money selling alcohol, but if you're drinking less, they're gonna have to figure out a way to make more money in other ways. And the one way to do that is to increase menu prices. So we are expecting menu prices to increase, which could actually entice a lot of people to stay home and cook, which is not always a bad thing.
Yeah, so interesting. Well, is there anything else? We're pretty much out of time, Sylvain, but is there anything else you wanted to add before we go?
I'd say, I mean, right now we've seen inflation being a problem for a while. Consumers are way smarter now. They know their options. They know that there are a lot of independent grocers in Halifax and different places in the Atlantic where they actually offer good deals. Big doesn't necessarily mean cheaper, and small doesn't necessarily mean more expensive. So people know more about their options now than a few years ago.
Well, we really appreciate this report update. Thank you so much, Sylvain.
Take care. Bye-bye.
That was Sylvain Charlebois joining us this morning. You can find out more information about the report on our website. Now for a quick break, we'll be right back after this.